What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we're jumping into the death of Silver Surfer, issue number 2. Now, for Silver Surfer, there's a lot going on right now. Most notably, he is being hunted by the government. But on the other side of the galaxy, there is some much more important things that are going on. We have the dead body of Galactus, and we have the one that stands there as a warning. As the ship approaches, it tells them to go away, that this is not a place for the living. The only thing here is death. And in this place, the death takes the form of energy. An energy that no mortal can control. This is where we pick up with Harmon. Harmon is the one on the ship, and as they come into the body of Galactus, they wipe Homie away. They don't care about his warning. They don't care about anything. They have come here for that energy. They have come here to take it for themselves. And though the warning says that this power, it is only for the gods, Harmon believes that this power is meant for him. This is what takes us over to the Silver Surfer. After most recently stopping the war in Santo Marco, he's here helping some children get some apples out of the tree. But while he does this, this is when the police show up. They see the Silver Surfer and they're immediately hostile. So much so that they almost gun down some children. After the children throw an apple at him, they throw an apple at the police. It hits the police in the head, and one of them, he just opens fire. He lets loose. Luckily, Silver Surfer, he stops all the bullets. He melts their guns. But then one of the kids calls him a freak and then throws an apple at his head, as if he didn't just save this kid's life from getting gunned down by a trigger-happy cop. But because of this, Silver Surfer, he just takes off. No matter what, he just can't win. And so at the Bureau of Alien Neutralization, we pick up at their headquarters. We pick up with Kelly and her grandmother. And right now on the news, they're discussing Silver Surfer. They're talking about how he's an alien and how this bureau is going after monsters. Can't help but the rhetoric feeling so relatable to today's situation because they say they're going after only the bad aliens. Making mentions of Thor, of Carol Danvers, of people with ridiculous powers, though Carol Danvers isn't an alien. Thor isn't technically an alien either, but we understand the premise of what they're doing here. The ones that they like, those are the guys that stick around, but the ones that scare them, the ones they're not sure about, people like Silver Surfer, they deem these people a monster, and it could simply be the fact that he's interfering with a war. The fact that he came in, stopped a war. Now media wants to portray him as some kind of monster instead of the hero that he is. And we see that even Kelly, the one that is tasked with hunting him down, even she is really starting to spew this rhetoric, though we don't know if she actually believes it. And I did misspeak, this is not her grandmother, it is her mother. And even her mother is telling her, like, you're supposed to be helping people, not attacking people like the Silver Surfer. More or less saying that I raised you better than this, that you need to start paying attention. I mean, hell, the Silver Surfer literally saved your life. This is what takes us over to Nevada. We pick up with Kelly and her team. As they chase down this kid in the middle of the desert, they fire off some rounds. We see a fiery explosion. They brace themselves because what comes next is Skaar. The son of Hulk has arrived. Their team was tasked down of bringing him in, of taking him down. And while she's got a gun big enough to at least hold him off, it's not gonna last long. This is what takes us to inside Galactus. We have Harmon and his team. They make their way to the heart of Galactus. It appears to be still living, still viable in some way, shape, or form. And so when they hook up their technology to this thing, almost looking like this is a defibrillator, it looks like they are bringing Galactus back to life. This is what takes us back over to Skaar and Kelly. Now we see Skaar go back to his regular kid form after taking that huge blast from whatever gun she has. Skaar's asking her, like, why? Why are you doing this? When he touches the ground, the surge of energy goes through her. It's the old power connecting him through the earth to somebody else, even through the cosmos. And what they see around them is every single person that she has taken down, that she has fought against. All of his friends asking, why are you doing this? And as she goes to attack this kid, that's when the Silver Surfer shows up. He tells her that the only monster around here is you. But as he grabs hold of Kelly, both Silver Surfer and Skaar can feel it. Galactus is waking up. With them having Skaar in custody, the rest of Kelly's team is telling Silver Surfer to drop her or we're gonna kill this kid. Now Skaar tells him like, go Surfer and do what you gotta do because you got much bigger things to smash. As Silver Surfer takes to the air, before he drops Kelly, he finds out more or less that she really doesn't understand what's happening here, and he hopes that she never has to find out. And so when Silver Surfer shows up to Harmon and the rest of his crew, the power has already been unleashed. It's already too late. Taking a gun and shooting Silver Surfer, we see that he has harnessed the power of Galactus. He has turned Galactus's power into a power source, into a weapon source. With them taking off, we see in the eye of Galactus, the purple energy comes back to life. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This one was a very short issue. There's not a whole lot going on here. This is really the build-up to what happens in next issue, which we have to assume is going to be Galactus coming back to life. My thoughts on the story thus far. It's kinda cheesy. Now, I get why they're doing it. Silver Surfer is coming out with the Fantastic Four. Galactus is making his return in the movie. So, of course, they want to do something along this line. Now, we've had the death of Silver Surfer how many times? Countless times at this point. Silver Surfer always dies. He always comes back. He's always around. He's always hanging out. He's always hated. He's always loved. You know, it always goes in whichever direction. But I do hate the trope of going back to Galactus. You know, I get it for the sake of the movie coming out, but if Galactus's body has just been sitting here with a crazy amount of power attached to it, you're telling me nobody in this entire time has come to Galactus to try and siphon off this power. Nobody else. So, it's kind of unbelievable in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really make sense that this power has just been sitting here, unprotected, relatively unguarded, but a power strong enough to put down the Silver Surfer and have him stop his full-on assault. But all in all, not necessarily a bad story, just rather repetitive, I would say. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.